Hey guys, what's up? It's Ephyon again here with another Dota 2 pub game cast. Just a heads up, I started a Let's Play, an Iron Man Commander run of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Excellent game, just click it for down below the link for part 1 of that Let's Play. But, okay, now that we're done with that, let's get into the game. So, the bands have come out. Tinker, Bloodseeker, and Monkey King banned out. Let's see, Nyx, Invoker, and Mirana on the Radiant side. And on Dire, there's Tiny, Silencer, Batrider, and Naga Siren. Oh, the ratting is going to be epic. But they do have Invoker on the other side though, and Nyx Assassin can gank the Silencer, I guess. Not really much help. They don't really have an answer for the Naga Siren. Mirana can pick up Aganims to clear out the images quickly, and along with Keeper of the Light. So that's an answer there for Naga Siren. That's enough nukes there from both of them to like take out the waves, I suppose. But they don't really have carry though. Unless Mirana's gonna be the carry, who knows? We'll see what the last pick is going to be. And we have a carrier on the Dire side, Clinks. Very soft though, with the exception of Tiny. And probably Naga Siren, the type who will probably go like Manta hard, making her images like ridiculously hard to kill. What else? So, as for the last pick, what are they going to do? Earthshake will actually be pretty okay, although Silencer's gonna be a bit of a problem. And they pick Juggernaut. Huh. That seems a bit greedy actually. But we'll see how that works out for them. So let's look at this lineup. I kind of favor the Dire. I think in a late game, the Dire lineup should be superior. But if it's going to be an early game dominance, I think Radiant will have that covered. But we'll see whether I'm right or wrong. It's time to get into the game. It's time for Dota. This is gonna disappear soon, and holy moly. Level 2471. Thank you for your continued contribution, Dota 2. This guy too, MG Grandpa. 1030 level. This guy has more levels than the rest of the team combined. Game combined actually. So it's gonna disappear in like 2 days, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Righty. First thing first, let's check out the. Oh wow, we already TP'd straight there. Incredible. KOTL, not bad. Okay, that courier sucks. This courier, I prefer the normal donkey courier over that. I don't know, I just find it really ugly. KOTL, already TP'd all the way top just to plant that ward. And I'm gonna plant a ward in the mid as well for the Invoker. So it's gonna be Mirana top. What? Really? That's okay. Was not expecting that for sure. So they're picking it out. They see Bone there. Might want to try for First Blood with Arrow and Sunstrike. Might be possible. Yeah, so they have that Sunstrike ready. They're picking it out. They do want to try to go for it from the looks of it. And Keeper of the Light is there. Hasn't leveled up anything yet, but Mana Leak would be pretty useful against Bone. Sorry about that, guys. Got a bit of a dry throat today. Don't mind me, gonna take a drink. Okay, so that's something. That's Batrider already dropping a bit of his sticky napalm onto Juggernaut, but it's already gone. So it's gonna be Batrider down the bottom against Juggernaut and Nyx on the bottom lane, bottom Radiant. Not sure how that's going to work out. Silencer already smoked up. Not sure what he plans to do. The smoke's gonna break. He's gonna run into Keeper of the Light, and he doesn't have anything skilled up yet. Not sure what he plans to do with this. He's picking it out, and he's right behind. He's trying to find the courier from the looks of it. He's just standing there being a nuisance. They're picking it out. Silencer, yep, doing his job, preventing Invoker from getting his salve. Bottom lane, Nyx and Juggernaut, which might be a bit of a painful combo. Like all of Nyx's skills pretty much just counters Batrider really easily. Oh, we gotta be careful, Juggernaut. You don't want to get into a front-on fight with Bat Rider if he gets all the sticky napalm stacks onto you. And Tiny already lost a bit of HP, but seems to be doing relatively okay against Invoker. Considering he's a melee hero up against Invoker, and he's taking a lot of unnecessary hits though. But that's the nature of, you know, being a melee hero up against Invoker. And yeah, I already lost half HP. Stun's gonna come out, and now he's completely out of mana. I'm not sure what's gonna come up next. And you have Keeper of the Light soloing against Naga. So Naga's gonna be the support and might be a first blood here. And cancelled that last hit. And oh no, Naga. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Juggernaut gets the kill on the Bat Rider, but Naga rushes in, tries to get the kill onto Keeper of the Light. I think she's overdoing it. She's actually taking a lot of hits from the tower, and that's gonna be Mirana, Keeper of the Light. They're going on to Naga. She's gonna go down probably. That light from the heavens takes her out. That was very, very overzealous of Naga. So it seems like Mirana's gonna be just jungling, gonna take that bounty rune. Silencer has no EXP whatsoever and hasn't leveled up any skill. Just some trash talking coming out and just steals the bounty rune from the enemy team. Nyx, all alone, gonna try to stun, but don't think he can actually do anything about it. Silencer's gonna take the arcane rune and just gonna run away with it. Hasn't leveled up anything. I wonder what he's actually going for. Tiny is not having a good time. Already used up all his regeneration against Invoker, and Invoker still has 2 tangles and a salve. So far, let's take a look at the last hits. 14 last hits versus 2 denies. Tiny, even with all of his mighty melee damage, look at that, 82 against 63, still has almost like less than half of Invoker's last hit. So definitely not doing very well. Silencer definitely needs some levels. He's only 25% to level 2. It's not really gonna be useful. He doesn't like do anything. Has an arcane rune, but doesn't have any skills leveled up. What's he going to do? Bat Rider already died once, still relatively okay, getting some levels. Gonna Blade Fury up and harass the Bat Rider, but Bat Rider is a bit too fast for him. So that's like 335 versus 327. So actually, it's probably the same. Oh no, it's gonna be 345 versus 335. So the stun needs to land. No Blade Fury yet, so nothing's gonna come up. Meanwhile, top lane, Keeper of the Light is getting harassed very carefully. Is that gonna be enough to kill? Yes, it is. And free intelligence for the Silencer. That's Curse and Last Word available, and he indeed has the last word onto Keeper of the Light. Slowly but surely, gaining up all those EXP. So I'm not sure how Tiny is gonna handle this lane. He doesn't have anything to boost its intelligence, so he can't really pull off the entire combo that effectively, or rather, it just has one combo and then that's it. You know, he's trying to get the Balor, I guess, but he's not having a really fun time farming for it. He's like missing quite a bit of last hit. You're gonna tosses him back to the tower. Will that be enough to kill off the Invoker? Nah, not gonna be enough. The tower unfortunately doesn't land another hit onto Invoker, and therefore will not be a kill coming out, but Cold Snap comes out along with Keeper of the Light. Not sure if that's going to be enough. One more hit from the Archbishop should be able to do it, but Keeper of the Light taking a lot of hits. Naga, however, won't be able to go in and do anything. But harassing is coming out and is going to try to force the Invoker out of lane. But Silencer is here. Root comes out. Curse, Last Word. Everything's going to come out, and that's the death. Oh no, and Keeper of Light goes down as well, so that's like 4 intelligence going towards the Silencer. And Nyx, oh no, the arrow barely misses the Silencer, and Nyx was trying to go for Silencer, but it seems that it's a bit too late. Or is it? Well, very low on HP, doesn't seem like they're gonna go for it. Curse comes out as well, doesn't have Spike Carrot space to actually go for it. Oh, doesn't touch the fountain, and oh, the shrine doesn't come out, and there's not gonna be enough. Arrow's gonna land on Silencer, and he's gonna go down instead. Invoker is here, Bat Rider trying to get the kill onto Mirana, but instead it's gonna go down to the Invoker. That was a lot of fights going on there. Let's take a look at that combat situation. Come on out. Where is it? There's the fight recap. So slightly in favor more of the Dire with that 800. 500 difference, I guess. Meanwhile, top lane, Bone seems to be having a rather okay time. 33 last hit, but he is the only one on the dire side that's actually farming properly. His closest ally has 16 last hits. But then that's Bat Rider. He was up against Juggernaut and Nyx. So he's not meant to have a easy time anyway. Especially when you consider that he already died once to the Juggernaut. Meanwhile, mid lane, there are 3 dire heroes. And Silencer, very low in the EXP, needs the hero levels to actually like be able to do anything. Although Curse and Last Word seems to be working his magic perfectly fine for the time being. And already he does have 8 intelligence to his name, so still doing relatively okay, I guess. Gonna steal the bounty rune from the poor Keeper of the Light, who is definitely not doing very well. 17 last hits, and let's take a look at the net worth so far. Juggernaut has the highest net worth in the game, although not too far off from the Invoker, just a bit, like 2 or 3 creeps difference, not too much. Bone, obviously, doing pretty okay. He's just been left on his own to farm. No one's actually contesting him. I think he even had a kill as well just now, did he? No, only had an assist. So, let's go back to the net worth, and meanwhile, Naga actually gets the kill onto Invoker with the help of Silencer and Tiny. Don't get too close to the tower, Silencer. You are not that tanky. So Bone, looks like he's gonna try to hunt the Keeper of the Light. Keeper of the Light is all alone, might want to be careful. And that Stripe's gonna come in, but it's nighttime, so he won't be able to see it. Needs one more hit from the Searing Arrows to finish it off. Oh, but Moonlight Shadow's gonna come out, and oh, that's unfortunate. He won't be able to kill Keeper of the Light. They won't see each other, just pass each other like 2 ships that sail in the night. That's unfortunate, that's too bad. Could have gotten a dust, could have gotten a kill, but it's too late. But maybe it's not too late to get the kill on the Invoker. No, that Ice Wall doing its job, just like that same wall in Winterfell did. Okay, my Game of Thrones reference kind of failed. I don't really watch Game of Thrones, guys. Please don't think any less of me. I'm just not that interested in it.
The prize is mine.
So they are pinging out Mirana. They do want to go for it. And Keeper of the Light is surprisingly like not dying that much despite being alone here half of the time. He only has died twice. I would have expected him to die a lot more. And they find Mirana. I'm not sure if the courier actually sees her. However, the net's gonna come out and snare, and that's probably gonna be a dead. Oh no, Mirana's just stuck there. And another 2 intelligence goes to the Silencer. Poor Mirana. Trying so hard. She does have Midas though, so she will be okay with that. I mean, losing 2 intelligence of course is a bad thing, but at least she already has a Midas, and she's gonna be able to speed farm for the time being. We'll be able to get to the levels quite fast. Bat Rider now running away with his tail, wings, between his wings. Yeah. Okay, that was kind of fail. So we have mid lane with the Tiny not doing too well against Invoker. He's all alone. He doesn't have much farm, and Cold Snap's gonna come out, but seems like there's not gonna be anything that's gonna pop out of it. Nyx was just standing there, not sure what he was doing. Maybe he is going to go down, and Mirana takes a lot of damage from Silencer already. That 12 intelligence, and the sentry spots out Nyx. Sorry, Kling. So not gonna be able to get the kill, and he's pretty low on HP. He's already at half. Tiny, it's all alone here. Nyx is there. Not sure. He's a bit too far. Oh, the stun's gonna come out. So will that Impale hit? The Impale's gonna hit, and along with the Meteor, and oh, poor Tiny. He's gonna be reduced to a tree stump. Goes down. Rocks fall, everybody dies. Silencer is here, might be able to get the kill onto Invoker, but no, doesn't really get that kill. And Nyx uses Vendetta, can't really go for the Silencer, he's a bit too far away. So that's gonna be a wasted opportunity on the Vendetta from the looks of it. Bat Rider still farming, about 600 gold away from the dagger, so should be able to get it soon enough as long as it doesn't get harassed to heck by the Juggernaut. Juggernaut is probably actually taking a lot of damage from Bat Rider being all alone right now. Meanwhile, top lane Keeper is really just farming non-stop. He has 29 last hits, and no one's actually like harassing him or going for him properly. Klings, oh damn it, those 2 names so close. Klings now trying to go look for a kill. runs behind the enemy tower. Does see the Nyx. So they're pinging it out. They want to go for the Invoker, and it looks like Invoker's gonna go down. Searing Arrow is gonna do the job, and oh, the Impale misses. But I don't think they have Dust anyway to be able to find him anyway. No one has Dust. There are 3 heroes there, and none of them have in detection whatsoever for the Bone. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Naga being pushed away by the Mirana. Mirana's probably gonna be able to get this arrow. The arrow actually misses and doesn't even get to deny the tower. So that's level 7 versus a level 5 Naga. Sorry, might wanna be careful, but seems like she decides like, nah, not worth the run. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, it seems that Juggernaut has died to the Silencer. And more intelligence going towards the Silencer too. And Nyx is all alone, gotta be careful, but he might be able to get the kill onto Batrider. One hit, Impale comes out and stabs him with his mandibles, claws, stabby thingy hands. Tiny now has very low on mana, can't really do much against the onslaught of Invoker and Keeper of the Light. So let's take a look at the EXP difference. A bit negligible at this moment, and as you can see from here as well, the team net worth is also a bit negligible at this point. And the blast, the Hadouken's gonna come out, and oh, that's a lot of money going towards the Keeper of the Light. Right. So yeah, no one really seems to have the upper hand in the moment. I think the closest is that. Well, not really. So both towers have actually gone down. So everybody's pretty much on the same pace right now. But they are converging mid. They do want to go for the mid tower, and they do see the Bone. Oh, but the Vendetta's not going to land. They do want. Maybe they can go for Tiny instead. There are enough heroes. And that stun's gonna come out. Oh, Spike Carrier space. And along with the stun, Mirana jumps in as well. Starfall. Gonna try for the Avalanche, but that's gonna be one dead Mirana. One dead Tiny. However, Batrider comes in and drags the Invoker. A fiery death from both the Bone and the Batrider. The Spike Carrier space is gonna come out and it's gonna stop them dead in their tracks for the time being. So that's 2 kills. Sorry, that's a return kill from the Dire side, going towards the Invoker. So not really that big an exchange. It kind of evens out a bit, but they might be able to get the kill onto Keeper of the Light. Can't really do much. Doesn't have blinding light because his light form just finishes just at that time. Bad timing indeed. But then again, I don't think he will survive that long anyway. Just a matter of Bone just chasing up and you know, finishing the job. Oops. So there's Mirana trying to go for a Ring of Aquila. Slowly farming up to try to get the Argani Scepter from what I believe. And oh, bottom lane, Tiny kills off the poor Juggernaut. Juggernaut trying so hard to get that Yasha and getting that Manta style to be able to push. But they have to be careful as well. Naga, even though she's a support hero, can be a formidable force in the late game. Drops a ward on the top lane, finds the Invoker, but don't think she can actually do much. She doesn't really have the damage output to finish him off. It is a level 6 Naga only after all. And Song's gonna come out to just stop the Keeper of the Light dead in his tracks. And Bone is there as well, and Snare's gonna come out, and the Keeper of the Light finally finds that light at the end of the tunnel and walks towards it, guided by the searing arrows. And oh no, Invoker gets another kill in the mid onto the Batrider. Looks like Batman just went on to meet his parents, just like he always wanted to. Juggernaut. So let's take a look at the net worth so far. Bone, top of the net worth, just slightly ahead of the Invoker and the Mirana. And Mirana does have that Midas, so it's kind of a bit unfair to compare it that way. But let's take a look at hero levels. Level 13, Tiny. Followed very closely by Invoker and Bone and the Batrider. So far, it still seems pretty even. Although, Dire does have a bit more kills. But in terms of, like, progression so far, I feel like Radiant should be doing a little bit better. Meanwhile, Silence actually comes out on the bottom lane, and the Juggernaut doesn't have a chance to get away. Dies with his mouth taped over by the Silencer. 16 intelligence on the silencer so far. He's like level 8. It's completely out of mana, so he can't really do much. Meanwhile, Bone finishes off the Marana. Doesn't have an Orchid yet. Oh, it's not going for the Orchid. It's going for a Desolator. Thought he might be actually going for that to, because they're so spell reliant. You have Nyx, you have Juggernaut, Invoker especially. They're very spell reliant. Feels like an Orchid would be a better choice. But then, I guess the burst damage would be enough to finish it off. Meanwhile, and the mid lane Bat Rider goes down yet again, sinking slowly into the floor. With the tower coming down next, boom, goes the tower. And oh, that's a DD. Bone is so happy, and he gonna find the Invoker. Curse is gonna come out, and the Dust is come out as well. And Sarah, he has no mana. And Bone has but that blinding light will stop the damage for a short while. But he's still gonna go down to the silencer actually. And there's Marana, who was actually managed to kill off the Naga, but to what avail? That's another death going towards the Radiant side, and Juggernaut tries to get the kill onto Bone. Bone, unfortunately, just turns around, actually finishes off the Keeper of the Light. Oh, Tiny, what a bro. So that's gonna be heavily in favor of the Dire for sure. So look at that. Actually, wait, no. It's actually in favor of the Radiant. Well, I guess they did get 3 hero kills, so. But Bone benefited from that so much. And this is where he's gonna go for the Orchid. And oh no! Poor Juggernaut. Just gonna need one more hit. Kills off the poor Juggernaut. Even activated the Shrine, so that's gonna be completely wasted. Doesn't even save him. Well, not like he had Omni Slash to finish off anyway, so it feels like that was a bit of a waste. That's a bit unfortunate. So we have Juggernaut, who is trying his best to farm up. He is probably gonna go for Manta Style, so it's not gonna affect. So it's gonna save him from Orchid, at least for now. But then again, I don't think Bone will be able to get it that quickly unless they start like feeding him non-stop. Meanwhile, mid lane, and the Bat Rider comes in. Lasso comes out. Oh, but the Spike Carrier Space stops him from coming in. Song's gonna come out as well. So they're gonna try to save the Bat Rider. Bat Rider, you should start TPing. Seriously, or maybe not. Seems like Naga Siren might just go down to this. Manali comes out. Global Silence comes out as well. And poor Naga surrounded. Bone is there, but can't really do much. Blade Fury is gonna come out. Meteor drop along with Tornado. Bone gets caught out. He's gonna die. One more hit. Boom, goes down and goes as a Keeper of the Light. Meanwhile, the Sun. Oh, the Sun's going to miss. Tiny and Silencer running away. And oh, Bat Rider gonna be able to blink out. So that's gonna be 2 dead heroes on the Daria side. For what? Just Keeper of the Light? That's it? Yeah, that's it. So, advantage towards the Radiant. Oh, but the fight's not over yet. They found Tiny. They're gonna make sure he goes down into the ground. Facepalm. And it's only his own survivor. Actually, no, Bat Rider survives, so he's not the only survivor. Finds his stack of creeps, they know, but don't think they will be able to catch him. Finds an Arcane Rune, but don't think he can actually do anything about it at this point. And that's gonna be our Gundam's completed on the Invoker. The pain starts right here, right now on Dota 2. Man, that's like ESPN. Okay, Marana going for Yasha as well. Nyx. Sorry guys, I'm having some grapes right now. They're very nice. Alright, so Juggernaut, what are you going for? Manta? Manta seems like the most likely candidate. Great item. Gives a bit of HP, a bit of DPS increment to be able to dish out against like confusing the enemy team, the Dire team in the middle of a fight. But Tiny, oh, speaking of Tiny, he actually comes in, does have Avalanche ready, is going for it, he's thinking about it. Is he gonna be able to do it? The Shadow Blade is gonna run out soon. Avalanche and Toss comes out as well. Oh no, he had Omni Strike. I think he should have used it. Instead, he's gonna try to use Blade Fury instead. But he might be able to turn around and get the kill. Oh no! He took the time to drop the healing wall instead. That's unfortunate. And the root's gonna come down as well. Tornado's gonna only hit the Tiny, and they're gonna be able to find the Invoker. But Silencer actually takes a lot of damage, and Bone is here as well. The Dust gonna pop up, and they're gonna get the kill onto Invoker. Keeper Light just running away. But unfortunately, the Dire won't be able to catch up. 3 kills, and oh, the Nyx actually went down as well. How did he die? How did he die? He died too. Wait, Nyx died earlier on. Sorry guys, I didn't see that, so I have no idea how he died. Meanwhile, top lane, they're finally going to take down the top tower, but Mirana is actually, oh look, Lasso comes out. Well, don't think that's actually necessary. Global Silence is gonna come as well. They're saving arrows, but it won't be enough to save the Mirana. She's desperately trying to run away, but the water comes out and she drowns a drowning death thanks to Naga Siren. Juggernaut decides like, hell no, I'm not TPing there. So looks like this tower is gonna go down to the Dire. And it doesn't seem like there's anything gonna happen. And meanwhile, Silencer desperately trying to run away from the Nyx assassin. He's like, oh no, why didn't I get 4-star? Oh, but it seems like he's going to make it. That Rod of Atos stops him for a while. Looks like they won't be able to get the kill. Oh, the Impale almost hit Silencer, but doesn't have an avalanche yet, but does have that toss. He just gets kited around by the Nyx. Nyx trying to run away, but oh, the Spike Aerospace stops him dead in his tracks for the time being. But that Atos, such ownage. Invoker is like, I am going to finish the job for you, Nyx. Here comes the meteor, the meatball. It's gonna miss Tiny, and it's gonna try to drop the ice. Cold snap, but not enough damage, unfortunately, to finish off the Tiny. And they don't have, let me guess, no, none of them have a dust, despite the fact that they have a freaking bone and a Tiny with Shadow Blade on the other side. Great job, guys. Great job. Especially you, dude. Come on, man. You can at least afford to buy one. Invoker as well. He has so much money. Wasted opportunity. Well, they weren't gonna get a kill Tiny then, but meanwhile, in the back lines, and they still don't have dust. He'll try to kill Bone. Now, if they had it, they probably would have been able to finish him off. But that is not the case, and that's unfortunate. Meanwhile, Bone trying to look for Morana. And oh, there was a sentry ward there, so Cold Snap's gonna come out, but once again, without dust, there's nothing much they can do about it to stop him. And Bone is actually all alone. Tiny's there as well. They're gonna drop the Brock, but no, there's only 3 of them. Dust gonna pop out, but I think the Meteor is actually gonna drop down as well. Omni Slash goes onto the back right there and finishes him off. Naga gonna use a song, and there was a pause coming out as well. So, not sure what's that about. Bone runs away, so it looks like that song's gonna be a bit wasted, but you know, why save it anyway? If you can, like, save your teammate, might as well just use it. So there's gonna be a bit of a slow farm, but she can potentially grow to like late game farm up B6 slaughter, and that's gonna be very difficult to stop against. So looks like Silence is going for Shadow Blade, because why not? It's not like they're buying dust to stop me anyway. Just like the Keeper of the Light, who finally goes down. Finally he has bought dust. So that's gonna be an Orchid almost completed, I think, on the Bone Fletcher. Tiny going for the Aghanim's, and that's gonna be an incredible amount of DPS boost thanks to that. How much you say? I have no idea, but let's just say for the sake of this conversation, it goes up by 1,000,000%. Invoker, they do try to ping out. They know that the Invoker's around with Ghost Wall, but he doesn't have dust, so he can't really actually kill anybody. Ward is dropped down, but Invoker is just gonna run away. Dude, come on, just buy a dust. It's 180 gold for confirmed kill on probably the Bone or Tiny. Just drop the meatball on top of them. Just slow them down for you to catch up. Speaking of movement speed, there is a haste rune there, but no one seems to be going for it. Drops the meteor just to get the extra farm, and he finally has that boots of travel. So it's gonna be a lot of map mobility coming out from the Invoker to run around, split push. Although Bone is probably gonna be there waiting for him, and guess what he has? An Orchid. Yeah, this is where you really want that dust for them. And oh no, speaking of dust, it's gonna go down onto Nyx, and there's not Global Silence coming out. Nope, you won't be able to do anything to stop the Invoker coming in. So Bad Rider's actually gonna go down, but the bug goes down as well. Nyx Cold Snap comes out. There is no song, and the arrow lands onto him. Oh no. That's a double kill going to the Invoker, and Bad Rider actually manages to get the kill onto Juggernaut. And meanwhile in the bottom lane, Keeper of the Light goes face first into the ground, punished by the Tiny. So it's gonna be, oh no, it's gonna be dead Mirana. I don't know what happened, but she got caught in the middle, right in a sandwich between the Bone Fletcher and Silencer. 28 intelligence stolen. That's Shadow Blade, and oh, the poor donkey goes down. That's a point booster and a Mantra Style. Oh no, that was so unfortunate. Whose point booster was that? I think it belonged to the Keeper of the Light. Yeah, it's probably the Keeper of the Light. He was trying to get his Gundam. So that's gonna be delayed by a very long time. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes now at this point. Next, Vendetta trying to look for someone to hunt, but doesn't seem like he will be able to find anything at this rate. Meanwhile, Bone takes down the top tower all by himself. That Orchid doing its job, and that's a later too. Seems like he's gonna go for Lincoln Sphere. They ping him out. Seems like they do find him. That Ward and Sentry doing its job. Sunstrike's gonna come out, see if they're gonna try to Roshan, but seems like the Dire is not interested in that in a moment. Why go for Roshan when you can go for hero kills? It's probably easier to kill the heroes at this point. And that's a 6k lead. Not that big in the moment, but that's 29 kills for the Dire compared to the 18 kills on the Radiant side. Look at that EXP difference and that drop. Yeah, so Radiant's gonna need to like buck up a bit. Well, that Manta Star would be very useful, but looks like he's gonna go down to the Bone Fletcher. Doesn't have enough vision. I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough to finish him off. No, needed one more hit to finish him off. Dust comes out and they won't be able to catch the Bone from the looks of it. But Lasso's gonna come out along with Global Silence. So they do finish the job onto the Juggernaut and they find the Marana. Keeper of Light is here as well, but she leaps away and looks like they won't be able to find a kill. Tiny is there though. He can try to toss them back, but doesn't have enough vision. Or does he? That hit gonna come in. Avalanche as well. That toss gonna come out. Slams into the ground. Not sure if they actually get the intelligence for that, but doesn't really matter. So the Dire is gonna try to push the mid lane and the bottom lane as well. And there's really nothing much they can do to stop this. There's Invoker. You could try to do something. Probably should, but manages to TP away. Bone unable to find him. And Dire decides to call off the push, seeing as how all the heroes are coming up. But then, I don't know, they decide to stay on the mid lane to try to take it down. Unfortunately, the armor comes out, fortification comes out, and they decide like, let's just bugger off, we'll fight another day. They have the advantage right now, 31 kills versus 18, so it's time for Roshan. Sunstrike's gonna come out and then the Dire get spotted out trying to get Roshan, but there's really nothing much they can do about it. Roshan's just gonna go down and the Aegis goes to the Bone Fletcher. Oh, there is a Solar Crest done on the Bone Fletcher, and that's gonna be an epic amount of damage coming out. Orchid and Solar Crest as well. Ooh. I wanna see how long it takes for them to kill the Manta Star's finished on the Juggernaut, so Bone won't be able to get a kill as easily. But on the other heroes, oh no, Manta Star as well, so looks like it won't be that easy to kill except for the Keeper of the Light. That's 2 hits! Oh, ouch. 2 shots, the Keeper of the Light. The Light does not protect you from the Bone. Can probably kill off the Invoker easily as well. Doesn't have a Lincoln Sphere yet. I think Nyx as well. Can't really stop the Bone from killing them. Oh, Naga might want to be careful. She's kind of alone there. She can be picked off rather easily. Meanwhile, they're pinging top. Looks like they're gonna be able to take the top tower. It's so fast. Look at that Shadow Blade. Aghanim Manta style. And Silence is gonna go for the Hurricane Pike. Bone almost has a BKB at this point. Won't take them that long to farm it. Drops an Ice Wall on the top lane, but it seems like they're not interested in going there. The Dire can actually potentially go for like 3 lane solo or gets the root off, but lucky for him, he has a 4-star to get him out of trouble. And actually decides to like go for, let's stop that for a bit. As the Juggernaut is actually might go down, or does not. He manages to run away, and Snare comes out as well, but seems like they won't be able to get that kill. Oh, but the Sky Carrier's base stops him in his dead in his track, and the Cold Snap's gonna come out as well. Is he gonna be tanky enough to finish it? Oh, the Juggernaut. I can hear the Omni Slash, but I don't know where the heck he is. Oh, he tries to kill off the Tiny. Tiny goes down. Root comes out as well. Silencer tries to go fight against the Mirana, but it's actually not enough damage. He's just going to go down. Naga is there as well and gets the ensnare off, but doesn't look like there will be any follow up to this. Oh, they find the bone. The debuff was onto him, and he's gonna get stunned. Smoke dust is gonna wear off soon enough, so looks like this is it. The fight's over. No, sorry, the fight's not over. Naga actually goes down, but Kling is there. He can try to go on to the Mirana, but he's gonna need to kill them very quickly. He's got Orchid. And Solar Crest is available there, but I think that's a really bad idea. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Then runs away. They do spot him out. The Forge Spirits find him, and looks like he's not gonna try to go for it. Oh, you see, he has a Manta style, dude. You won't be able to kill him. You can try, but I think you will actually go down first. And the smoke is there. He might actually break the smoke, and they'll find him. Dust, pop the dust. Come on, guys, man, pop the dust. Why? Oh no! Oh, he's too slow. He didn't pop the dust. Why did he do it? It was so obvious that it went down. Too slow. Bone gonna find the courier. It's gonna go down again. It's just sentries though this time. So it's not gonna be us devastating as the last courier kill so far. And now Silencer. Sorry, Silencer almost has a Hurricane Pike. I think he has it. He just needs to get that Ring of Health. So what can a Radiant do to turn this around? Let's theory craft a bit here. Well, for one thing, most of them could carry with dust. You know, other than just nix and keep her alive. Well, Bat Rider goes down at the very least. At least Bat Rider is kind of feeding them a bit. He does have 8 deaths so far. Speaking of kill deaths, let's take a look. Ooh, poor Bat Rider. Just dies so many times. But then again, if you take a look at all the Radiant heroes, they're not really doing that well as well. So that's 10 deaths, 7 deaths, 5, 7, yeah, they're not really doing that well. Naga's invisible. So actually getting a Force Staff. So it's really like hardcore support Clinks actually. And Bone is there, it's all alone, but doesn't seem like he's gonna be in trouble for the time being. And he's actually not going for the Bloodthorn, he's actually going for BKB, which I guess makes sense. Once you have BKB, the only thing that will really affect you on the other side is Omni Slash. But then again, that extra Ogre Axe probably won't stop. It probably won't stop the Juggernaut from killing him anyway. Because frankly, as long as he has like Death Pack up, Juggernaut's damage, even with Omni Slash, shouldn't kill him. Omni Slash will probably only kill him if he doesn't have Death Pack up. And the Ogre Axe probably won't be a significant value. So it's extra 200 damage, and Juggernaut doesn't really have much damage until the Diffuser Blade. Now that might be a game changer. So it's gonna slow, it's gonna do extra damage. Yeah, I dig this. I think the Diffuser is actually a pretty good buy. You can burn away all their mana, you can slow them down with Purge. So yeah, that might be a decent, that's actually a decent purchase, and he already has it completed, so it's probably gonna do quite well. Invoker senses that he's being stalked and just TPs away. Nyx, I wonder if he's gonna find the Silencer. Then he uses Shadow Blade as well. And to be fair, against Silencer, Nyx is a pretty good counter because of his like extra intelligence. So that's gonna be 141 intelligence versus, let's see, the Mana Bird times 5. So 141 times 5. That is over 700 damage. But he is really tanky though, so like 2.6k HP. Like level 21, holy crap. Yeah, he's doing very well. Naga is the only one that's like, she's the lowest level on the dire side, but that doesn't not really mean much. And Tiny and Bone combos off onto the Mirana. Yeah. And the song's gonna come out, so Bat Rider's gonna be able to run away. What a bro. Nice one, Naga. And Silencer, oh no, Silencer is actually, oh look, he's going to go down. He tries to use Global Silence, but his mana actually gets burnt off. But meanwhile, this whole time, Tiny and Bone, they're trying to take down the top tower, and they're going to be able to do so. And oh, Bone activates his BKB. There's nothing stopping him from taking down all the Rexes. He's going to try to go for the hero, but dude, go for the Rexes. Come on, man, objectives. And the Impel's going to come out Omni Slash as well. That's not going to be enough to kill them both off, actually. Bat Rider is actually going to go in. Doesn't have Lasso, and that push, oh no, he's gonna probably finish off the Juggernaut actually. And yep, here the dead Juggernaut with some assistance from Bone, obviously. Well, looks like this is gonna be endgame for the Radiant side, because they can't really do much. And then at the bottom lane, both Rexes are down. Tiny might die to this, but what's the point? He doesn't even die. He's got 3k HP, so they can't even get the kill, and the Rex goes down. So it's not even a fair exchange, and that Siege unit is just slowly chipping away at the top range Rex. One more hit, come on, just one more attack. Okay, so another one, and that's gonna be a down range Rex for the Radiant side. On the Radiant side, sorry. That is very unfortunate. And here comes the trash talking. The blaming is gonna start, but that is a pretty significant lead though. 21k, well, okay, yeah, 21k, 36 kills versus 23, and the shrines just went down almost instantly. Here comes the trash talking so far. Really, he isn't doing shit. It's not 8 assists. That's not really that bad, to be fair. Although I do admit that. Not really feeling that communication or the teamwork in the entire team in general. Tornado's gonna drop, and Tiny might just go down to the entire combo. Mana leak goes down. Oh, but Song of the Siren comes out. That beautiful song of death. Oh, but Global Silence comes out, and it's actually gonna be wasted. Omni Slash is gonna come out, but Juggernaut doesn't actually manage to get in. Moonlight Shadow is used up, but the Juggernaut is gonna go down regardless. Mirana tries to use all his skills. It didn't actually manage to use a Starstorm. The BKB comes out, but it's gonna be a dead Juggernaut versus a dead Bat Rider. They can still actually push in. Juggernaut has no buyback, so this is probably gonna be the end times for the Radiant. They just need to push all the way in. Without the Juggernaut, their main DPS. But then again, they have Keep of the Light, so probably not going to be as bad as the situation makes it out to be. Still though, 2 lanes completely down. Roshan not out yet for at least another half a minute. But if they get that Aegis and Cheese, Klings will just walk in and just own the Raxus and the tower like a boss. There's nothing stopping him. Really, what are they going to do? He's just going to go in, switch on his BKB, just on Straff. Nothing can actually affect him except for Omni Slash, but it might not even kill him if there's an entire creep wave there. It's highly, unless the Juggernaut is ridiculously lucky and Omni Slash only affects the Bone. So, I'm not sure what they can do to turn things around. I guess the best thing they can do is probably hope that one of them can actually buy a Hex. They need disables. Yeah, they need disables very badly. Hex will basically stop everything. Well, Bat Rider has BKB as well, along with Bone, so they won't be able to hex that. And oh, look at Roshan. Oh, damn it, I just opened my cheese shop. You fuckers stole my cheese. And that's gonna be a Aegis on the Bone. Who has the cheese? It's on Tiny. Because, you know, the guy with the most HP in the game right now will definitely get pretty much the second life for him. Actually, wait, that's only 2.8k. That's not really a lot. I'm pretty sure I saw someone who had like more HP than that. Was it Bone? I saw someone with 3k just now. That's weird. Never mind. Oh, was it actually Bone? I think it was Bone. He had the ultimate orb on him just now, most likely. So it's gonna be, oh, it doesn't get the Omni Slash off. Meanwhile, Bone is gonna try to finish it off that Orchid. And Solar Crest doing his job. BKB is gonna stop the tornado. And Bat Rider is just going to blink out. So Juggernaut's dead for another 60 seconds, and this time he has no buyback. Top lane, Tiny, he's gotta be really careful. Uses the Manta to purge off the Mana Leak, so he's gonna be okay for now. Still though, Ode picking up the Bone. He has Aegis though. So Bone just gonna run away. Naga, you gotta be careful. Oh, Song's gonna come up. She's completely out of mana though. She's gonna be careful. Oh, they're gonna use the Song just to stop them from defending the mid. Meanwhile, Meteor's gonna drop. But seems like no kills are gonna come out except from nobody. They're gonna lasso the Invoker. He's gonna get pulled away. Oh, welcome to the Wild Wild West. And there's no detection, so they won't be able to get the kill on the Invoker. But Tiny, however, finish off the Mirana and finish off the mid lane as well. It's gonna be mega creeps for the Dire side. Looks like this is gonna be the end for the Radiant team. Just gonna go rush in and finish off the job. Juggernaut's gonna be out in 3 seconds, but highly doubtful he can actually do anything about it. But maybe Invoker can actually try something. EMP Tornado comes out. No meatball though, so that's gonna be another tower, the ancient tower going down, and that's another one, the second one. The throne is exposed, so looks like the Radiant lost this game. 34k lead, 39 kills against the Radiant's 24. So guys, looks like my prediction was correct, and the Dire has this in the bag. Dire victory. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video as much as I had casting it, just hit that like and subscribe button. Tune in next time for more Ephyon cast Dota 2 public games. Good night, have a nice day.